Hello, great people. The trending news this evening, Cubana Chief Priest moved his business to Lagos. According to him, he said, I moved my business to Lagos because of insecurity in the East. That's Cubana Chief Priest, not Obi Cubana. And some guys are using it to taunt we Southeasterners that our place is not good. Can you imagine? Cubana Chief Priest has moved. I used to think Cubana is Hope Uzodinma's aide because I've seen him and Hope Uzodinma. I've seen there is a particular thing he did the other time, empowering Igbo youths. And I think he works with Hope Uzodinma. Based on what we have seen. And that reminds me of the other Hope Uzodinma's aide, Chinasa Nwaneri. I think he has fell out with Hope Uzodinma, Chinasa Nwaneri. The other time, recently he was picked up by security agents for doing certain things in Imo that are against the law. I don't know if he has been released. Since he has fell out with Hope Uzodinma. Looks like the evil that men do. But I don't. Concerning Cubana Chief Priest, he left Imo. And a lot of people are talking about it. It's a trending news, like I'm telling you. We'll go to reactions to that. Before, okay, based on these reactions I'll play here, I'll show you. I will tell you what I think. Yeah. Somebody wrote, yet many Igbos will deny that Lagos is favoring them. This person that said Lagos is favoring Igbo. Igbo people are also favoring Lagos. They are bringing business ideas to Lagos. They are changing Lagos. They are investing in Lagos. They make, yes, of course, you have to touch up the place you do your business. So Igbo people are making Lagos lively. And they also make a living, earn from Lagos. That doesn't mean Igbo people do not earn from Southeast. Remember, we used to tell you, Onitsha is the biggest market in West Africa. The biggest. Even in volume of thread. In case you don't know, go to Onitsha. People from different West African countries come to Onitsha. So don't think because Igbo come to Lagos, you think they don't, their place is left out. Now let's look at the next reaction. This one said, he's being honest, especially as his business is nightlife. I think this is one of the key reasons he left. Nightlife is more in Lagos. This clubbing of a thing is more in Lagos. Yes, thank God it's Friday, the rest of the Wednesday, and the rest of the days people go to. It's more in Lagos, and people do move their businesses where they will make more gains. That is why I don't blame our people who build hotels outside. For example, people who build hotels in Abuja, in River State, elsewhere. I don't blame them because that area suits their business. They make money from there. So when you build hotel outside, I don't see it as when we do say Igbos invest at home, I don't care. For me, it's your way of making a living. It's normal for me. Now, let's go to another reaction. This one said, or lie. He said, Lagos is overhyped. All these Igbo just the bar. Without Lagos, some of you will wreck. This guy is still hail as if Igbos must depend on Lagos. Remember, I told us earlier that the East is booming. There is business in the East. Without Lagos, Igbos will survive. Igbos are in every part of the world. So don't think we have to come to Lagos to make it. A lot of Igbos are not in Lagos. They are based in Onitsha and they are rich. I mean very rich guys. And even if you talk about Lagos, Igbos are the ones who made Lagos too. Have you also considered that? It's just like what a common saying, Igbos made Lagos and Lagos made them too. What you get in Lagos is the population. Uh, when the population buys from you, and that population is who? Even the last election shows. I'm not saying Igbos are higher in number in Lagos, but then they are. They also have the numbers of Igbo in Lagos. The number also helps us. So it's not that uh, I just see it like the other person. What the other person said. Nightlife, yes, Lagos nightlife. Then this one by I don't know what you. He replied. He said, "Big like Cubana Chief Priest. To have a big spontaneous success in business, you have to be in no other place than Lagos. Yes, and that is the fact. Not that other places are not working, but for the type of business it does, Lagos will be more favorable. It's just like okay, going to one of it's just like going to Osun State, for example. You should ask yourself, you guys that are telling us we have to come to Southwest, how many people are building hotel in Osun there? Or big clubs in Osun? How many of them are investors in building big clubs in Osun State? How many of them? So Lagos, apart from Lagos, take Lagos out of the Southwest, and what you see is anyway. I would not want to say that, but you know what it will appear. And remember, recently Lagos is saying we don't want to be a Southwest state. We want to be on our own. In case there is regionalism, Lagos will not be with Southwest. Lagos will be on its own. Lagos and Lagos alone, and Southwest will. And like I said, and we all know, it is not Yorubas that made Lagos what it is. Lagos is a contribution of Nigerians. Nigerians contributed to make Lagos what it is, including massive Igbo investment, massive federal government investment. And other, not just Igbos, Edo, other people, other tribes, other ethnicities in Nigeria. It's like Lagos, what we call a collabo. So I don't want any guy to come here and start bragging. They have to go to that Lagos is this and that, as if you fixed it. Now this one, he wouldn't have said, "You carry your business, go where then go, soon demolition." It's funny. It's quite funny. You carry your business, go where. Recently there is what looks like a targeted demolition of Igbo properties. Though we still have demolitions in the east, remember. But then, what is happening in Lagos is like a particular ethnicity is targeted. That is it. I hope where he will fit in that particular business, that nightlife business, will not be where they will target. Because anything can happen these days. And the governors have been given absolute powers. They also have immunity covering them. They can do anything. They can just mark your. So if you look at it from that angle, anything can happen. And that is why we're still looking forward for Ebukobi to bring his ministry back to the east, because he could be targeted one day. Do you notice that after that election in 2023, after the governor went to Ebukobi's church to get support, he left. And after the election, it appears he did not get that support. Massive destruction of property, massive demolition started. So it's as if there's a vendetta. I don't know what to call it. Now let's look at another reaction. This one by Mom Mia. He say, "Make this guy try rest, I beg. Say more a tangible excuse, Jerry, as if Nigeria generally is safe." Of course. And truly Nigeria is not safe. They are talking about they are using insecurity in Southeast to mock we the Southeasterners. Nigeria is not safe entirely. I remember the week I went to Lagos newly, I was telling my auntie, no, I want to leave Lagos. I want to leave Lagos. Because the kind of gunshot I had that particular week, I've not had it elsewhere. So Lagos is not safe. Lagos is not safe. Nowhere is safe in Nigeria. Yes, nowhere is safe if you want to talk about insecurity. Just that in the southeast, the insecurity is as a result of including the struggle, agitation. Apart from that, and I blame, including the federal government of Nigeria, for trying to make Southeast unsafe. Yes, I blame the government. We know part of what has made Southeast what it is today. Kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and the IPOB giving the federal government an ultimatum to release him, and the federal government failed, and IPOB declared sit at home, which they almost withdrew. Then Simon Ekpa carried on with it. From that moment, Southeast turned to something else. And it appears the federal government of Nigeria is happy. They are keeping it in detention. They want to destroy our place. And that is how we see it, we the Southeasterners. So if any business is living because of insecurity, federal government caused it. Because like I said in my earlier videos, the moment Nnamdi Kanu is released, part of the problem of insecurity in Southeast is solved. Ask me why. Because we witnessed it. We saw how it continued to rise, and to the extent that people feel they can't even have parties in Southeast. Now, it started when Hope Uzodinma came into power, when he was, the Wuru way. And Imo people asked him to leave because he didn't win. That is when the Imo side of this insecurity started. It crept into Anambra. Because now it took another dimension. Because Nnamdi Kanu was in detention. But we saw how it grew from the time Hope Uzodinma was, they call him Supreme Court governor. The Supreme Court know what they did. And that is why I don't even respect such institution again. And look at what they did in the last election. So we know the problem of Southeast. We know where it started. Now, another reaction by King David Forex said, hypocrites apart, Lagos remains #1 state in Nigeria when it comes to business success. Of course, when you are talking about the population, you are talking about a nearness to the ocean and a border state, and the huge investment of federal government in Lagos State. And that is it. Why wouldn't it bubble? Where you have the, it's like the only functioning seaport, because other ones are like not functioning. Oluwafemi said, Lagos is actually the best place to invest in Nigeria when it comes to nightlife, restaurant, and that is it too. Did Cubana Chief Priest move all of his business? I don't think so. But when a business concerns nightlife, that is it. And that is what somebody addressed here. Look at this. He said, Iberiberism should be people are no more in the East doing their business peaceful. They like talking nonsense. You choose to move your own business. Lobbyists. You see? A lot of people are doing business, just like I told you earlier. They are making it. Go to Onisha and you see the volume of trade there. Go to Newi. Go to Aba. Business is still booming. There are multi-millionaires there. But he chose to move his. But just that he is a celebrity, he is known. There are some that are moving their own back to the East. So what are we saying? Now here is a key reaction. This one, Ikechi Keroba. He said, please, which business again? Is this kind of statement part of what he signed to avoid prison? I'm just asking, recently, due to latest EFCC law of against spraying of the naira, they call it a kind of abuse of the naira. And Cubana Chief Priest has a case to answer with EFCC. And I don't know whether it's like that popular arrangement that when you join APC, your sins are forgiven. Perhaps, according to this guy now, Ike Chikaruba, moving to Lagos will cancel out his plan. Okay, should I say wish hunt? It's not a wish hunt anyway. He was caught spraying the naira through a video. Bobrisky is in prison as we speak. I think so. Now, Obi Cubana, Bobrisky, remember Bobrisky pleaded guilty. Obi Cubana did not plead guilty. So, will moving his business make the federal government, headed by Tinubu, who is a Lagosian, will moving his business to Lagos, save him from being found guilty at the end of the day? I don't know. This is the reaction of this guy. Said there is no sense in that. Innocent is still waxing strong. And many others Igbo billionaires, that's what I'm saying. He moved his home because it's a nightlife thing. So, based on this reaction, you would have known why he decided to move his business. But another question, did he move all of his business to Lagos? Does it mean businesses in Southeast do not thrive? No, they do well. Businesses do well. I think for me, it's because of it's a nightlife business and it's more suitable in Lagos. What do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. Please share this video widely. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. I am Azuka OJ. Bye bye for now.